your reassuring voice that Jesus is Lord. I'm in a park area by the Siloam region of Bangkok, and looking forward to talking to you about a psalm for today. We're a reassuring voice that Jesus is Lord. No matter the way life comes to us, His Lordship never changes. And on this, we are solid. Reminds me of on Christ, the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. And so, what a privilege to stand on the rock, Christ Jesus. Our psalm today is a crucial psalm, in my view, for every Christian. For every Christian, especially every Christian that serves and leads. It says, I think it's Psalm 69:1, something like this: Save, O God, for the waters have come in unto my soul. Save, O God, because the waters have come in unto my soul. There is this thing in life where our calling is external. We feel confident that we can manage this, we can handle this. An example would be a pastor leading a funeral. You walk out and the funeral is external to you. You are helping somebody grieve the loss of a family member or a friend. Then there happens at times, unpredictable it seems, when the grief of the funeral you are helping comes in unto your own soul. Save, O God, for the waters have come in unto my soul. And no one really talked to me about this or that I remember at least, when I was in training for ministry. No one actually laid it out for me, and maybe no one still has laid it out for people, of what happens when the waters come in unto thy soul. I remember talking to Dr. Larry Severson, a wonderful, wonderful Christian counselor. I was talking to him, and his line was very similar to Psalm 69:1. He said, Kent, we're not concerned of what goes on around you. What we're concerned about is what happens inside of you when things go on around you. And this is a crucial component of Psalm 69:1. Save, O God, for the waters have come in unto my soul. And it's just almost, at least for me, it's unpredictable. You don't know which thing you are leading will actually get in unto your soul. I remember one day Pastor Faye came into my office, my long-term buddy in ministry, and she was weeping. And I said, Pastor Faye, how you doing? And she goes, not good. I don't want to hear another phone call. I don't want to go to another hospital visit. I don't want to bury another friend. And in the terms of Psalm 69, the waters had come in unto her soul. And I think there are some strategies given to us in the Bible to ensure that we have the strength to navigate when the waters do come in unto our soul. For example, Sabbath rest. I don't know for certain. I'm guessing 99% of us pastors have violated Sabbath rest. Joe Featon, my buddy, said, Ken, that's dumb. But I felt led to stay up all Saturday night and pray for Sunday. And so for probably 30 years of my life, I didn't sleep on Saturday nights. I stayed awake and interceded and thought through the scriptures for the services. And I can't say whether that was a mistake, but I can say that it was part of allowing at times the waters to come in unto my soul. I now know that my mental health is actually related to my sleep. And I talked to a pastor recently that is rather confident that he only sleeps 2 hours a day. There's Sabbath rest. There's Sabbath rest in every day, but there's Sabbath rest also in every week. and the seventh day, a day of rest. There's also not only a Sabbath day every day and every week, but there were a series of Sabbaths every year in the Old Testament. And then every 49th year was to be another year of Sabbath. So you have moments of Sabbath throughout your day, or your whole day lived in Sabbath, let's say it that way. And then you had days of Sabbath, and then you had weeks of Sabbath, and then you had years of Sabbath in the Testament, the Old Testament. But not in our generation. In our generation, it's pedal to the metal, 24/7, 365. Well, I think these create ways for the waters to get into our soul. Save, O God, for the waters have come in unto my soul. Now, people will have a sense of failure when the waters come in unto their soul. I'm not the man I should be. I'm not the woman I ought to be. I'm not, rather than looking at the lifestyle around, the choices around life that allowed the waters to come in unto thy soul. But because I don't like these to be very long, let's go to the key point. The key point is save, O God. Save, O God. When the waters come in unto our soul, there is the need for the saving work of God in our life. There is the need for salvation. And I want to encourage you today that God is the God of saving. If the waters have come in unto your soul, if in your soul there's a sense of being overwhelmed, in your soul is a sense of incapacity, in your soul is a sense of weariness, in your soul is a sense of heavy laden and burdened, I want to remind you that it's the saving act of God that is helpful. Well then, how does God save? Well, he saves miraculously. He saves through interventions that are unbelievably powerful, just the divine act of God. He saves through counseling. He saves by having a trained Christian who understands the nature of man as revealed by God and understands how the human being does well. It's an overused term, but how a human flourishes and how a human thrives. He saves through medicine. There are medicines that help in times of waters coming into our soul. He saves through relationships. I think most everybody deserves a friend that after you're done talking to them, you feel that some of the water is no longer in your soul. You feel that that water has been removed, pumped out, as it were, a bilge pump, and the water is no longer in your soul. And so today we say, save, O God, for the water has come in unto my soul. And in that process, it requires truthfulness. The water has come in unto my soul. Secondly, it requires trustfulness that God, who is faithful, is the one who will save us in these times. And by the way, I don't know why this thought has come to me today, but if perchance you're viewing and feeling like ending your life, the water has come in unto my soul more than I can bear. There's not a verse in the Bible that everybody quotes that is in the Bible. God will not give us more than we can handle. This is not true. It's not in the Bible. Jesus sweat, as it were, great drops of blood in Gethsemane because in the natural, it was more than he could handle. And so if you're in a place where you have more than you can handle, go to your relationships, trust the people in your life, and say, save, O God, for the waters have come in unto my soul. My friend taught me that the suicidal impulse lasts 20 minutes. That throughout studies, the suicidal impulse lasts 20 minutes. In other words, friend, if you say the water's in unto my soul and I can't make it, all you have to do is make it 20 minutes. And because I've been talking, now you only have to make it 19 minutes. See what I'm saying? Hang in there. The waters can often come in unto our soul, but God makes a way out. He is faithful. And so God, for us today, save us, O God, for the waters have come in unto my soul.